Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening, Miss.
Good evening. Okay. How is everyone doing?
Good
Good?
evening, Miss. Good,
Good?
Miss. And
Okay.
you?
I'm good too, thank you. So we have last week we had two new people join us, Jessica and Rio. And today we have Karshnavi. அப்படி இந்த பேர் சொல்றேன் சரியா சொல்றேனா? Karshnaviya? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. So in the pair Prashanti and Nathan, I'm going to teach her, okay? Okay. So last week, do you remember we started doing singular and plural? I'm going to share my screen. I know it was a little...
Yes, Miss, I remember.
You remember? Okay. It was a little difficult. So I'm going to try teaching that one again with a few more examples, and we'll see if that helps, okay? Students, yeah, like camera on பண்ணிருக்கணும் and then volume mute பண்ணுங்க. நீங்க கதை கேட்க மட்டும் unmute பண்ணுங்க. So Jessica, உங்களோட volume mute. Okay, perfect. So today we're going to do, like I said, vowels and consonants. நாங்க திருப்பி review பண்ண போறோம். Last week try பண்ணினது. Sorry, singular and plural. But before that, we're going to do vowels and consonants. I know நாங்க சிலாக்க முதலே படிச்சிட்டோம், but because there's some new students, I'm just going to review it once, and then we'll do reading again, like usual. So as a review, vowels and consonants. So the English alphabet, we have 26 letters. So the new students, Kashnavi, Jessica, and Rio, you can nod your head or say no. Do you know the alphabet? Alphabet terima, A, B, C, D.
Yes.
Rio ko terima?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, okay. Jessica? Yes, and Kashnavi? A, B, C, D, terima. Ilati, it's okay. We're learning. Terima. Kashnavi, நான் கேள்வி கேட்க என்ன பார்த்து பதில் சொல்லணும், okay? அங்கால இங்கால பார்க்க கூட. You can say ஓம் தெரியும் இல்ல தெரியாதுன்னு சொல்லலாம். Kashnavi, உங்களுக்கு ABCD தெரியுமா தெரியாதா? தெரியும். Okay, எனக்கு சொல்லி காட்டுவீங்களா? ABCD. Kashnavi, you have to look, நீங்க என்ன பார்த்து கதைக்கணும், okay? Don't look at whoever is sitting there, okay? Try பண்ண போறீங்களா? So, Kashnavi, நீங்க ஓமேல இல்ல சொன்னாதான் I can teach you. அதுக்கு தக்க நான் teach பண்ணலாம், okay? Okay, so for the meta students, so vowels and consonants. So there's 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U, and all the other letters are consonants. So on the second box இருக்குது, so B, C, D, F, G, H, J, and so on. Okay, so as long as you know what the 5 vowels are, A, E, I, O, U, you know all the other letters are consonants. Okay? So, last week said singular and plural. So, to change most singular nouns, so it நிறைய words singular இல்ல plural மாத்திரக்கு S add பண்ணா காணும். Singular enda ondu, plural enda நிறைய. Okay, so நான் எப்படி சொல்றேன், என்கிட்ட ஒரு புத்தகம் இருக்குது versus என்கிட்ட நிறைய புத்தகங்கள் இருக்குது, right? So புத்தகம் is singular, புத்தகங்கள் is plural, more than one. So அதே மாதிரி Englishலயும் we have one. So for example here, a chair, and if we add a S, it's chairs. So for most words, you just have to add a S. So the next example is cat. And then if you have more than one cat, cats. So Tamil pune, punehal. Tamil, it's a little different. You don't just add an S, right? So rock, rocks. So those are the simple ones. So if I say Lakshara, if I say dog, how would you make it plural? You can unmute and tell me.
Dog.
Good. So how would you spell that?
D-O-G-S.
Good job, Lakshara. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. Roshli, if I say hat, H-A-T, hat, how would you make that plural?
Hats.
Okay, can you spell it for me?
H-A-T-S.
Good job, Roshli. Sakishna, if I say bed, B-E-D, how would you make that plural?
Beds.
Can you spell that?
B-A-T-S.
Okay,
Bed.
B-E-D-S, beds. Good job, Sakishna. Okay, so that's the simple one, okay? The next one is for nouns ending with Y, and if it's after a vowel, we add a S. So remember in the first one, we said vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so if a noun ends in a Y after vowel, so for example here, I hope you see my cursor, but day, A is a vowel. So A-Y la mudiyudu. So day, it's the same thing, it's simple, you add a S. Days. Toy, toys. Boy, boys. Okay? The difference, so now the difference is if a noun ends in a Y, but it comes after consonant. So if it comes after any letter other than A, E, I, O, U, you change the Y to I. Sorry, it was changed into capital. It should be a lowercase I. Sorry, when I was typing it, I think I didn't notice that. And then you add ES. So for example, fly. Before the Y, we have a L. An L is a consonant, not a vowel. So we can't say, it won't be F-L-Y-S veranda. It'll be fly, F-L-Y, and then flies, F-L-I-E-S. So you take away the Y, take the Y away, change it to an I, and add ES. Okay, so pony, P-O-N-Y. When you make it plural, P-O-N-I-E-S. Okay, and then story, S-T-O-R-Y. You take away, because R, the letter that becomes before the Y is R. And R is a consonant. So you don't just say stories and add an S. You go S-T-O-R-I-E-S. Okay? And the last one is lady, L-A-D-Y. And you change the Y to I, and you add I-E-S. So I know it's a lot, but when you read more and you see these words in books and stuff, you'll get used to it more. So we'll learn the rules now. You can practice. And then when you read, you'll notice it more. Okay? And the next one, so I think this is the last one. So there's lots of rules. Nuriya rules irukku, but naanga ellam ipa seiyala. So naanga most common varada mattum seira. Okay? So kadasi rule nan add paninadu, for nouns ending in F or F-E, you change the F or the F-E to V-E-S. Okay. So loaf. Loaf, in case you don't know, like a loaf of bread. So if you have bread and it's the whole thing, that's called a loaf of bread. So loaf, you take away the F, that's the last letter, and you add V-E-S. So you say loaves. And then elf is elves. And same with knife. So knife is katti, knives. So you don't say knives, you say knives. Wife, you say wives. Okay? So here, just to repeat that one more time, if it ends in a F or a FE, you change the F or the FE to VES. Okay, so there's a few examples now. I want to, you guys can take turns to try. And if you want to volunteer, you can put your hand up. So, நீங்க try sandwich. Uppri plural, how would you spell it to make it plural? Roshli, you can try that one.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, how would you spell it? So I think I actually forgot to include this rule, but can you try and I'll see?
Yeah. SAND sandwiches. WITCIES.
Why did you say IES?
Because there has E.
Okay, so this rule I think we did last week, but I forgot to include it in this week, the actual PowerPoint. So if it ends in CH, you add a ES and not just a S. And IES, I think you said IES, so that is for, here, if it ends in Y after a consonant, right? So all these words, they ended in Y. Then we change the Y to a I and we add ES. Good job, Roshri, though. That's how you learn. Good job for trying. So here it's sandwich. And sorry, I forgot to include the rule, but if it's a C, it ends in a CH or like a SH, we add ES. Okay, so it would be, maybe it's easier if I open a Word document, actually, then I can type it out for you guys like we did last week. Okay, so you said, I think you said this. Idama soninge Roshli. I think you said SAN. So sandwich. I think you said IES, Roshli. Yeah?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, okay. So instead of IES, it would just be ES. If let's try this one maybe. Yeah, let's try this one. Roshli, try this one, Amma.
BABIES.
Yes. So this one would be BABIES because it ends in Y and the letter before the Y is a B, which is a consonant. Okay? So you're right, Amma. Roshli. So because it ends in a Y and before the Y is a consonant, we change the Y to a I, which is what we're doing here, and then we add ES. So this one was similar, but it's similar in the sense that there's the ES, but the reason we're adding ES and there's no I is because it ends in CH. Okay? Okay, I'll ask someone else to volunteer for the next one. So who wants to try this one? Sakishna, go ahead. You can unmute. How would you say the, you have to unmute, Emma.
ABCLES.
Good. So this is one of the simple ones where we just have to add the S.
Apple.
Roshli Amma, you have to mute, okay? But Sakishna, good job. This one you just add the S. Okay.
Miss.
Yeah.
Miss, இந்த apple வந்து ES போட்டா இந்த மாதிரி pronounce பண்றது apples என்று pronounce பண்றதா?
So just apple. So ஏற்கனவே இதுல E வருதல்ல. So the additional you're only adding the S. So between apple and apples, the only difference is although it ends in ES, It's not like sandwiches. Because sandwiches முதல் E வரையில, right? இப்ப இதுல இது ரெண்டும் add பண்றீங்க es. இதுல இது மூண்டும் மாத்தினது. For apple, you're just changing the s, so it would just be apples. விளங்குதாமா?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one வந்து it's similar to sandwich. Try பண்ண போறீங்க.
Yes.
Someone, let's see, someone new. Rio try பண்ண போறீங்களா?
Miss?
Yep. Like dish, இது வந்து dish எல்லாம் இதுல இருக்குது. Dish and like chatti. ஒரு dish and you can say dish. If it's one chatti, you say dish. If it's more than one, how would you say it? Try தெரியுமா? தெரியாது? Okay, that's okay. But so try to so we'll have someone else try and you listen, okay? So let's see. Jessica, you want to try? Okay, go ahead.
D-I-S-H-S. I mean, S.
Okay, good try. So usually it is like that, but if it ends in SH, so if it ends in this SH, we add ES.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's similar to, you know how sandwich ends in CH?
Yeah.
This ends in SH? Yeah, ES. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Jessica. Okay, so Rio, விளங்குதா உங்களுக்கு? Yeah?
Miss.
விளங்குதா?
Oh, miss.
Okay, good job. Okay. So this Rio, can you try this one? Car. And then how do you say more than one car, Rio?
C-A-R-S miss.
Yes, you're right. Good job. C-A-R-S. So car vandu, just the S. Okay. Pot. Sakishna, can you try this one? Pot. More than one pot in the verum.
P-O-T-E-S.
Okay, good try. But it doesn't end with a CH or a SH. So, Sakishna, good try. But pot to pot, it's just the S. ES வந்து normala இதுக்கு மட்டும்தான் வரும் அம்மா. So if it is, இப்ப இதுல for example SH ல முடிஞ்சதல்ல, one sec. Here SH எல்லாத்திக்கு இதுல மேல CH. Let me do this so it's easier. And this one will do like this, so it's different. Okay, so pot to pot, P-O-T-S. Roshli amma play kelvi irukka? Do you have a question, Roshli? No, your hand is up on Zoom, so that's why I asked. If no question, it's okay. Yeah.
Fish also B-E-S.
Yes, that's a good example. You're right. So fish ends with SH, right?
Fish? Yeah.
So try making it plural. How would you make it plural?
Fishes.
Try spelling it. Actually, sorry.
F-I-S-H-E-S.
Hold on. Actually, I'm confusing myself. Fish, actually, even if it's more than one fish, I think we just say
E-S.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna.
Can dismiss.
So
F-I-S-H-I-E-S.
yeah, so ES. I'm trying to think sometimes if we just say fish, actually, even if it's multiple. So this is a weird, so English is a little bit difficult that even though rule we say fishes with the ES, but fish is a word that sometimes, even if it's a lot, you can just say fish, singular. So that was a very good example, Roshli. It's just English has all these little exceptions. Even Tamil, I'm sure chila exceptions irukka. Enakku Tamil avalavari bateriya eludha, but you can say fishes with the ES, but sometimes we also say just fish for even if it's more than one. Okay, let's try this one. Story. Can we have Kashnavi? Try பண்றீங்களா? Story and ஒரு கதை. கதைகள், more than one story. How would you spell it? Try unmute and then try. It's okay if you get it wrong. That's how we learn.
Okay. S.
Okay.
T.
Yeah.
O.
Yeah.
And Y. Y.
Why? Okay. So good try. Like, okay. So Kashnavi. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So you said STOY. So if we go back to the rules, story here. Let me go back here. Let's see if you can try with this. Okay. So remember here, we said if a noun ends in a Y after a consonant, you change the Y to I and add ES. So fly, FLY, we said flies, FLIES. Pony, PONY, we said PON. And then you take the Y, you change it to I, and you add ES. So like that, if we say story, R is a consonant, and then it ends in Y. Roshli, can you mute your volume, Mama, and turn your camera on? So do you want to try that again, Prashnavi? So can you try spelling stories again? S.
N.
Yeah.
T. O. R. I. E. S.
Good. Perfect. Okay. So because it ends with a consonant and then a Y, you change the Y to I, and then you add ES. Perfect. Good job. See, that's how you learn. So it's okay to get it wrong. You just try again and we learn. Okay. So last one before we go on to the next thing. Sakishna, can you try this one? Fly.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to do.
Alakshra, I'll get you for the next one. I already said Sakishna. Sorry, Emma. Okay, Sakishna, unmute.
F. L. I. E. S.
Good. So again, just to repeat it one more time, it ends in Y, and before the Y, we have a consonant. So we change the Y to a I, and then we add ES. Okay. Lakshara, because you wanted to go, I'm going to add one more. Can you do this one? Lakshara, try this one?
Yes, miss.
Okay, go ahead. Day. How would you say more than one day?
D. A. E.
That's it? DAE? Okay, so I did this on it's a little difficult because all these ones end in Y. We changed the Y to I and added ES, right? But the thing about day is before the Y, it's an A. What is the A? Is that a vowel or a consonant, Lakshana? Does A fall under vowel or consonant? Idamma Lakshana A verum. Where does A fall? You see it in the top box or the bottom box, Lakshana? Let's answer this question first. Is A part of the top box or the bottom box? You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, A வந்து அங்க வருது. மேல vowels-க்குள்ள வருதா இங்க இல்ல consonants-க்குள்ள வருதா இங்க?
Vowels-க்குள்ள.
Good, vowel. So we learned here that for nouns ending in Y, after a vowel, you add S. Okay, so for example, day வந்து Y-க்கு முதல் A வருது. So D-A-Y-S. The difference, இதுல வந்து difference வந்து இப்ப fly-க்கு it ends in Y, but Y-க்கு முதல் there's a consonant. So then you change the Y to I and add ES. Adan we were doing before this. But everyone should be listening, okay? So if it ends in a Y, but before that it's a vowel, it's simple. You do not do IES, you just add a S. So day, days. Okay? So this would just be YS. I know it's hard. It's tricky. Yeah, so DAYS. It is tricky. It is custom, but you guys will learn. Okay? Okay. So it's 7:35, a little past halfway. We're going to do our exercise. So if for anyone new, in the time. So some people get different time, but in the time when we do normally half an hour class we do some stretches because it's hard to sit for 1 hour straight. Custom. So we get up and do some stretches, okay? So எல்லாரும் ஒழுங்குங்கோ. Okay. Now we're going to go to some reading time, okay? So again, if it's hard for you, don't worry. We learn slowly, okay? So some of you are newer, it might be a little harder. So today's story is called Polar Bears at the Zoo. So just in case someone doesn't know what a polar bear, a color picture of a polar bear.
Means the polar bear on the snow, yeah?
Yeah, snow related. So this is a polar bear. Okay? Vallanira bear. Okay. So does someone want to try reading it first or should I read it first? Does anyone want to volunteer? Okay. Roshli, okay. Okay, Roshli, you have to sit in one place and do class, okay? You can't keep moving around, okay? Okay, so Roshli and then Satisha will go next. So Roshli, read a few sentences. I'll tell you when to stop for the next person. Okay, go ahead.
Polar bear at the zoo. On Sunday, we went to the zoo. My favorite place was the polar bear pool. The polar bears like to cool off in the cold winter. We
Water. However you want to pronounce it. Water.
We water
them. So yes, it's spelled watch it, but we say watched.
Watched them drive and
Dive.
swim and play. Dive and swim and play together.
Okay.
There is
Okay, that you can stop there, Roshli. Excellent job. Good job. Sakishna, you want to continue from here? Roshli, mute yourself, and Sakishna, unmute. Okay, perfect.
there is a
Special
show where is
viewing
viewing our
area
area where we can look there
through
through a big hole
window
window and see them swim underwater.
Good.
It was exciting to watch them diving for fish at
feeding
time.
Good. Excellent job, Sakishna. Good job. So before other people could try reading, I just want to point out two things. So here we have bears. B-E-A-R-S. So if it was just one bear, you would say B-E-A-R. For plural, we just added an S. Bears. It was perfect. I can't remember. I think it was Roshli. I'm not sure. Maybe Lakshana that brought up this question. Fish. So fish, yes, it's technically because it ends in SH, you would add an ES at the end for fishes. But a lot of the times we just say fish, even if it's more than one. So whether it's one fish or more than one fish, here, they mean more than one fish. So it was exciting to watch them diving for fish at feeding. They're not diving for one fish. They're not just eating one fish. They're eating more than one. Jessica, you have to stay in the camera. But we're saying fish. Okay, so more than one. Okay. Can I have Sanjana? Can you try reading from the top? Yeah, you, Sanjana, yeah. Polar
bears at the zoo.
Good.
One Saturday.
On, one and the O-N-E, but it's just O-N, so on.
On Saturday.
Try that again. Look at it slowly. Does it say Saturday?
On Saturday.
No, check. Does it say Saturday?
Saturday.
Sunday.
Sunday. We went to the zoo. My favorite place was the polar bears. Bear pool.
The polar bears like.
Don't speak like cool.
Okay, one sec. Someone else is unmuted. Hold on. No.
In the cloud. Water.
Okay, so Sanjana, I know you're reading, but so in between, can you read this sentence? We
watch them dive and swim and play
good. Sorry, one more word. Together. Okay. Good job. Okay, next, Lakshara. Lakshara, can you try from here? There.
Yes, miss. There is a special
Viewing.
area.
It's viewing area.
Viewing area. Where we can look.
Lakshara.
Yes, miss.
Okay, you can keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. This is
Look.
through. Are you stuck at the word through?
Through a big window and see them swing under water.
Okay, good job. Keep going.
It weighs
It was exciting
to watch them
diving
for fish at
feeding
time.
Good job, Lakshana. Good job. Okay. Anyone else want to volunteer? Yes, we have time. Rio. Oh, so I see Jessica's hand. Okay, Jessica, you can try. Jessica, try from the beginning. And then I'll ask Rio after. Okay, go ahead,
title,
Jessica.
right?
Right?
Do I have to say the title?
Yeah, you can read the title too.
The polar bear
At
the zoo.
good.
On Sunday, we
It's okay. You can't keep looking for help, Mama. Are you reading yourself or is someone helping you?
I'm reading.
Okay, why do you keep looking to the side? You just look at the screen and try, okay? If you don't know, that's okay. I can help you, but you shouldn't. Sorry?
I don't know this one.
Okay, that's fine. So on Sunday,
We
went
to the zoo.
good.
I don't know.
Favorite place was
the
you read this word up here.
Polar bear. Bear.
Pool.
The polar bears like to the pool
Polar
Bear like to cool off in the
Cold
cool
water.
water.
Okay, good job, Jessica. Good job. Good try. I'm proud of you for trying. Next, Rio, can you continue from here? We.
Miss.
இதுல எந்த continue பண்ணுங்க அப்போ? We. Sorry? என்ன சொல்
ட்ரை பண்ண போறேன்.
Try, yeah, நீங்க try பண்ணுங்க. So we watched
What?
முதலிருந்து வாசிக்க போறீங்க.
முதல் ரெண்டு வாசிக்க போறேன் மிஸ்.
Okay, you want to try the beginning? Okay, here, go ahead. Polar.
Polar.
ரீடிங் பண்ணு.
Yeah.
Bear.
Bears.
Bears. At
Good.
the zoo.
Good.
On Sunday, we went
Went
to the zoo. My
favorite
place was the polar bears.
bear
Pool. The polar bears like to cool off in the
cold
cold water. We
watched
watch them
dive
and swim and play together.
Good job, Rio. Very good job. Okay. Next, can I have Kashnavi? Can you try one? We'll do one sentence almost. So can we try here, there, there? Sorry. Okay, go ahead, Kashnavi.
Okay. Where
So there
is a
special Okay, Kashnavi, I can't keep repeating that. உங்களுக்கு தெரியாட்டிக்கு it's okay to say you don't know. நீங்க சொல்லலாம். But பக்கத்துல ஒரு ஆள் help பண்ணி நீங்க வாசிக்க கூடாது, okay? Because I don't know if you know or if it's because someone's helping you, you won't learn. It's okay not to know. That's how you learn. You keep trying. And when other people are reading, you should look at the words and listen to. மெட்டவே வாசிக்கேக்க நீங்களும் words பார்த்து follow பண்ணணும். அப்ப பார்க்க practice வரும், okay? Okay, because it's almost close to the end of class, I'm going to read it slowly and everyone can listen, okay?
Okay.
Polar bears at the zoo. On Sunday, we went to the zoo. Oh, also, actually, sorry, before I continue, the older students know this. So this is a period. After a period, we take a pause, a break. This one is an exclamation mark. That means something exciting happened or something surprising happened. Okay? Okay, go ahead, Vidya.
On Sunday, we went to the zoo. My favorite place was the polar bear pool. The polar bears like to cool off in the cold water. Watch them dive and swim and play together. Where
There
is a special
viewing area
where we
can
look through a big window and see them swim underwater. It was exciting to watch them diving for fish at feeding time.
Good job. Okay, so I'm going to read it once again. Polar bears at the zoo. On Sunday, we went to the zoo. My favorite place was the polar bear pool. The polar bears like to cool off in the cold water. We watched them dive and swim and play together. There is a special viewing area where we can look through a big window and see them swim underwater. It was exciting to watch them diving for fish at feeding time. Is there any words that you don't know what they mean? ஏதாவது words உங்களுக்கு விளங்கலையா அந்த words in the anthem? Anyone?
என்னது மிஸ்?
உங்களுக்கு இப்ப இதுல இருக்கிற words ஏதாவது மீனிங் விளங்கலையா? இப்ப சண்டே என்னன்னு தெரியும், அப்படி ஏதாவது வேர்ட் இருக்கா உங்களுக்கு விளங்காத வேர்ட்? நான் மீனிங் சொல்லி தரேன்.
Polar miss.
Polar? Okay, polar bear ஒரு type of bear. So இது polar bear. So நாங்க இப்ப கலரோட பாக்குறேன்னா இதத்தான் polar bear என்று சொல்றது.
Okay.
Okay? வேற ஏதாவது words இருக்குதா?
Waving the another miss.
எது லக்ஷரா? எதம்மா லக்ஷரா?
Waving the another.
என்ன viewing இதா viewing yeah, அதெண்டா பாக்குறது. So to view means to look, like பாக்குறது. Viewing area so இதுல நிக்கணும். So இது polar bear swim பண்ணி கொண்டிருக்கு. And in the viewing area, so in the circle பார்க்கலாம். I'm going to try. I know it is the end of class. I'm just going to quickly, sorry, a little bit over time. Polar bear viewing. Let me just see if I can find a video. I'm pretty sure most of you wouldn't have seen a polar bear. So this is a polar bear swimming. But viewing area is basically like it not in like open water, but at the zoo, you can sometimes the polar, like you'll have a place to walk and there'll be like a circle glass. so you can see the polar bear through that glass. But viewing means to look.
Can I see
Okay.
again?
Okay, yeah, later. Okay, so this week's homework, I'm going to send this story. You guys have to practice reading it, okay? And remember, Nalini Aunty records these sessions and she puts them on YouTube. So you guys can go listen and practice together with it. I'm also going to send you the pictures of these slides. So that way you can look at the rules for singular and plural. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you everyone for trying hard and reading. And
Thank you, Miss. Bye,
okay,
Miss.
we'll see you next week, okay?
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you everyone.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Miss.